Hi, I'm Ken Guzzo, and I've got a very special message for you today. But before I get into that, I have a question for you. Are you an effective hypnotist who would like to have more clients? Would you like to be able to increase your prices, maybe even double or triple what you're currently charging? How would you like to be booked more than a month in advance, with the clients just keep coming and coming and coming, 100% referral without you spending a cent on marketing or advertising? How would you like to increase your effectiveness, to increase your success rate to even 90 or 95%? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then I've got something very, very special for you. I'm here at the North American Academy of Hypnosis, where I train some of the world's leading hypnotists in my smoking cessation specialist certification. I want to talk with you today about specializing, about reaching a niche market that needs to be reached in your area. You may have noticed that this program has becoming more popular. It has increased in popularity every year and has been sold out for the last 3 years in a row. All of my courses here in Sacramento and in Las Vegas have been sold out. So there's a wave that's happening right now that this may be your moment to catch. But before I get into any of that, I'd much rather have you hear from people who have taken the course and who are actually out there in the world using this program and see that the results that they're achieving. So take a look and I'll be right back.
The class was amazing. So well thought out, done with so much heart, and every section, we were guided through everything. And I just feel like I'm gonna go back to New York with a fantastic practice in my hands. So I'm excited and I am ready, and thank you so much to Ken.
I'm so happy that I took this course. I came in with some skepticism, but I'm leaving so happy and fortunate that I did this. Ken, I mean, you really over-delivered, and I feel like I'm coming back home with a wealth of knowledge and things that I'm really excited to bring into my practice. And I just get a great feeling from you, and you're an honest and loving person and really doing great work. And I really appreciate it. I'm happy I did this, and I would recommend it for everybody.
Hi, my name is Jo Moon. I'm from Springfield, Missouri, and I trained with Ken Guzzo in the summer of 2018. So I've been using this protocol for a long time now, and it's one of the best things that I have ever done. Right away after class, I had a whole schedule full of smokers coming into my office, and one after another, they kept leaving with good results, great happiness. And you know what? I was getting more hugs than I had ever gotten before in my practice. It's been so successful, so positive. It just makes me want to get up and go to the office every day and to help save more lives.
I've been a practicing hypnotist for over 19 years at this point, and I didn't know that there was a whole lot new that was out there that was relevant to me. And I was wrong. This class has been a real game changer for me.
Hi, I'm Dr. Linda Ritchie. I am a psychologist in private practice in Reston, Virginia, and I just finished up with Ken Guzzo's Stop Smoking class, and it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. I would recommend this to anybody that wants to work with smokers to help turn them into non-smokers. This is absolutely foolproof. He over-delivers in his class. I was really hesitant to spend that much money on 4 days of training, but I can honestly say I think this is some of the best money I've spent. And I've done a lot of training with a lot of people, and this is absolutely at the top of the list.
And I've taken the protocol about a year and a half ago, and I probably used it 100 times, and it's really good because it puts a structure on the working with non-smokers, and I'm almost 100% success rate.
Well, this is what's cool about this event. I came in looking for those little nuances. I'm leaving with an entirely different stop smoking protocol that I'm going to put into use in my office right away. So I came in looking for those little bits and pieces, just the little tips and tricks, but again, instead leaving with a system which this is going to replace how I work with my stop smoking clients. Because here I am 2 months later, one day shy of it, and I've now already made back 3 times the investment as to what I paid for Ken's actual course.
I've probably seen somewhere between about 75 and 100. I kind of lost count, but they keep coming in, coming in, coming in. And one of the nice things about learning this protocol was I cut down my time by half with the amount of time I used to be seeing smokers. I upped my income. And by June of this year, I had already topped last year's income. So thank you, Ken Guzzo.
This has been a joy. I have actually wanted to start smoking so I could have Ken help me quit. It's been that good of a class. I've really enjoyed it. So I decided to take Ken's class, and I am so glad I did. I know you're looking at the price and you're like, you could feed a lot of children in Somalia with that kind of money, but when you think that you can actually get that back in 6 clients, and he gives you every step. Everything is just laid out. The script, the videos, all the training you need is right here in these 3 or 4 days. It's absolutely one of the best values of classes that I've ever taken. So do yourself a favor and take Ken's class.
What a great course. I learned so much. A fantastic experience, yeah. Extremely grateful to Ken. What amazed me the most was Ken has always been a non-smoker, but he's nailed it. I've smoked, and everything that he's taught, the depth of the knowledge is precisely how a smoker actually feels. Yeah? It's an incredible portrayal of a smoker's life, and basically, and the other great thing was the pure emotion that when someone overcomes the problem, the emotion, you can feel the emotion, you can feel it. I certainly felt it. So all I can say is an enormous thank you to Ken, and it was a great course.
And since I've taken your program back in March of 2017, February 2017, yeah, look at all the clients. These are just stop smoking clients that I've seen in my office, one-on-one. That's phenomenal. And do you know that out of all of these, Ken, I think I've had 2 people that at the end of the session said, you know what, I want to keep smoking. And I've had maybe about 3 people that have come back for a subsequent session. So I can feel good about giving people a lifetime guarantee. Stop smoking in 1 hypnosis session with a lifetime guarantee. It works. It's wonderful.
Aren't those amazing testimonials? I mean, I feel so blessed to have the confidence of so many of my colleagues in this profession that have come to take this very popular course that keeps growing in popularity every year. So thank you to all of you who have placed your trust in me. And I want to talk to you, those who have not yet taken my course. I want to explain, my business, my practice has been 100% referral for 8 years. I haven't spent a cent on advertising, and the clients just keep coming and coming and coming with this incredible enthusiasm. There's impact in these sessions. It's a heartfelt process, and what it does is create enthusiastic referrers that just keep my practice full in 2 cities, the San Francisco Bay Area and in Sacramento. Now, what I deliver to you when you take my course is not just some techniques to enhance your skill set. You're for certain going to get that. But I give you all the practice management. I give you the marketing that I use to be 100% referral. I show you how to structure your session to ensure that the clients are referring their friends and their family and their acquaintances over many years. It's so subtle, but it's so profound. The genuine authenticity that's in the room that generates that type of excitement for your clients. I want to show you how to structure your sessions in a similar way. So, and of course, you get all the hypnosis. You get the Guzzo protocol, which is my neurological tapping protocol that I've created. That's a 10-minute process that creates the change in the client on a nervous system level. My clients all sit in the chair for the hypnosis already knowing that the change has occurred. Do you imagine the profound impact it would have to your practice and your client's experience? They sit in the hypnosis chair already knowing that the change has occurred. What does that do? Causes the hypnosis session to work better. They just, instead of being worried about whether they're going to be hypnotized or not, or if this is going to work on them or not, whether they'll be remaining smoke-free or not, will they become a non-smoker, they're already confident that the change has occurred, and they just relax into the session, causes the hypnosis to work better. So it's a compounding principle. Everything that I will teach you builds on the previous step. It's methodically thought out, which makes it very duplicatable. So the courses, the best part about the courses is the first 6 clients are going to pay for all of it. So I'm going to show you how to come to class for a 4-day training, have clients waiting for you the week of your return, get your entire investment paid back, and then be in a position to be charging $647 US per session and earning $2,000 to $3,000 per day on days when you see smokers. This is a powerful program that can transform your practice. So if you're ready to make a decision to come be part of it, or you want to click on the link to learn when the next class is, follow the link below or click on the link in the post. But take a look at there's more.
And it was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. But the thing that gets me right now is that I sort of thought, oh, okay, well, other people will be able to do that. I'll do the course and I'll pick and choose, or other people will be able. I think I can do the whole thing. He made it so clear, he organized it so well, step by step, that it's practically in my head already, the whole thing. I'm sure I can do it.
I've probably made $50,000 since I've taken your course, which I tell people, they ask me, what's your success rate, and I tell them 97%. It's probably higher than that, but that's fine. I'm going to say 97%. It just blows me away.
I think the part that stood out for me the most was really being able to integrate the tapping. I didn't have a really good understanding of the works of that before this class, and then that combined with several ways to get somebody into hypnosis all along the way, that it's so profoundly powerful that you cannot help but quit smoking because you have no defenses left by the time you're in that hypnosis chair. You are done, quit, over. So thank you so much again.
Well, there are several components that I loved about it. One is seeing actual, being able to see live clients. You were demonstrating with live clients, but watching you work with those clients and not just hearing about it, how this works and how successful this is, because you know how it is nowadays. It's like with all the marketing and everything sounds terrific, but this really is, and I understood that while I was sitting there watching this process happen. These things take place with these clients, and seeing emotions and change right in front of me so quickly.
I took Ken's class, and I got to tell you, it was pretty energizing. 4 days of class, and I'm still energized, and we're just about ready to go home. Very pleased.
I am going to be taking my practice to the next level. I'm going to be helping my clients in a next level way because of being able to get more or less the same kind of success I was getting from a 3-session program. That's 3, yes. From a 3-session program in a 1-session program.
I've been having good success with it. Less than 4% of the people that I see need a second appointment. Well, it is my practice. It's what has allowed me to build a business. It is the majority of my revenue. It probably accounts for somewhere between 80 and 85% of my annual revenue is actually your smoking program that I do.
This course is probably one of the most life-changing courses that I've ever taken. 10 years ago, I was one of Ken's patients, and I have remained smoke-free since then. And it's been one of the greatest things that's occurred in my life, not only the money that I've saved all those years, but the health that I have today that I wouldn't have had standing here if I'd continued smoking for the last 10 years. Thank you.
And you combine it so well with all these authentic connections, and I just loved every minute of it. I think it's fun. I think it's super well structured. I think it's effective. I mean, obviously 7,000 clients, you know, how do you beat that? So yeah, I was super excited to take it, and I'm all empowered and ready to go and start seeing clients.
To see people walk out of my office, to see grown men stand up after a session with tears in their eyes and throw their arms around you and hug you and thank you for changing their life. You know, that's what it means to me. I don't mind having the money go into my bank account. That's great. But when a grown man hugs you, heartfelt, grabs you and squeezes the breath out of you and thanks you for getting them past that point that they couldn't quit smoking because they had tried everything and nothing worked. And when they walk out of your office knowing that they're a non-smoker and they're a non-smoker for the rest of their life, man, I mean, I just can't see enough people when you get that kind of feedback. I love to see them come in the office. I love to see them walk out a non-smoker. And Ken, I owe it all to you. I use your protocol every single session, and it's an amazing thing, and it's not hard to learn. If you're thinking about doing Ken's class, you know, I say go for it. It's not hard to learn. I'm a West Texas cowboy. If I can learn how to do it, anybody can.
So if you're considering Ken's course, I highly recommend it. I highly endorse it. It's outstanding from start to finish. You're going to see that even if you are looking to kind of cherry pick a few little strategies to fold in, I'll tell you there's parts of his process that I now use with other client issues as well, because, well, if the techniques work, let's stick them other places too. So it gets one of my highest recommendations. He's an awesome guy with some rather colorful clothing. And any questions, of course, feel free to reach out to me. Happy to chat. But again, 2 massive thumbs up. Take the course. Help a lot of people to throw out those cigarettes and take back control of their health and their life while you're growing your hypnosis business along the way.
Now, when you register for my program with a $500 deposit, you get the pre-course materials ahead of time. So rather than a typical course or program where you come to class, learn the material, and go home and practice it, you actually get the materials ahead of time so that when you get to class, it's practice, practice, practice. So that when you leave here, you're not going home to practice it, you're going home to see real clients who are waiting for you the week of your return. This way you can get your entire investment recouped within the first week or so, and then be in a position to be earning $647 per session, or that could equate to $2,000 to $3,000 per day on days when you see clients. You know, because of this, I've created this whole program so that you can replicate my success. You get everything, my practice management, my business forms, the music, the technology, everything, so that you can do what I'm doing. I've reversed my work week. So I'm seeing clients just 2 days per week for the most part, but on those 2 days I'm earning $2,000 to $3,000 per day. And then I have the other 5 days to do what I want, like make these videos and take courses and work on my book and be with my family, and the things that I've chosen are important to me. I've also been able to travel, you know, for spending the summers in Europe and the Christmas off. So this is all designed for freedom, for tapping into abundance, and for having a success rate that you'll be very, very proud of. You'll be the most successful smoking cessation specialist in your area. So I look forward to seeing you in class, and please register. If you've got any questions, I'm real approachable. Please contact me, follow the link below. Okay, take care, folks, and we'll see you in class. Bye-bye.
Oh, and I know, and I'm not a psychic, and talk to your arm, and oh my God, and yes you do, no you want this, and oh my God, I can't, and just, wow.
This has been huge for me. It's going to be huge for the people of Columbus, and I can't thank you, Ken, enough.
It's unique. It's unique, combining neurological testing with hypnosis. I think it's pretty fascinating.
I am so excited. I can't wait to hit the ground running.
It was genius, brilliant. I loved it so much.
this is a way to have an amazing purpose, because I feel like, you know, of all the things I do to help people, you know, have more life, you know, not cut their lives short like my father did, and just have better health and more energy and all of that, and make money, you know, good money. This is the way to do it.
Ken, I love using it, and I'm so thankful to have you as a friend and have you as a mentor. You people out there that are watching and you're thinking about taking Ken's course, you know, Ken is there for you. No telling how many times I've sent Ken a message or whatever, asked a question, and he's right there, you know, with the answer. And you just can't beat that, to have somebody that's right there in your corner to help you get over any obstacle, talk to you about things. The Facebook page that we have where all the students are there making their comments. You know, Ken is always there with the perfect answer. He always knows exactly how to help us beginners get over whatever we're struggling with.